presenter for our team, and today I wanted to talk about credit card. So we know a lot of people are having credit card, and if you are not a credit card holder, when you actually went for window shopping at mall especially, you can see a lot of booths are actually offering you to apply a credit card. Now, what is a credit card? Credit card is actually a card that allows you to buy goods and services on credit, which means that you buy the item and pay for it later. Next, credit card is actually offered by company in conjunction with credit card company, which have Visa or MasterCard. People are wondering who can apply for a credit card. Now, Bank Negara Malaysia allows people with annual income of 18,000, which means an average of 1,500 per month for you to be a credit card holder. Credit card divided into two types, standard and premium. There is gold, platinum, or even a black card. Next, there is different limit amount that you can spend on each of the credit card. This actually depends on the type of credit card that you are having. Next, people who are considered to be a better credit risk is the type of group which credit card company will choose to be a premium credit card holder. Why people want to be a premium credit card holder? The reason is because when you are having a premium credit card, the amount that you can spend is actually higher. Now, there is some financial charges come along with the credit card that you are having. The first one is annual fee, which means that there is certain amount of charges that you need to pay yearly for you to be having a credit card. The charges actually is vary, depends on company or banks. It's in between 60 ringgit to 600 ringgit. But don't worry, you can actually avoid this annual fee. Some banks actually allow you to avoid this annual fee. For example, you need to swipe at least once a year for you to avoid this fee. Next, there is interest charges of 1.5% per month or 80% per year on the amount that you spend on the credit card. And there is also a late payment fee once you swipe but you forgot to pay, or in between a minimum of 5 ringgit to 75 ringgit. Now, a lot of banks actually offer that you can actually avoid these interest charges if you pay it early. For example, UOB Bank allow you, if you pay, once you use the credit card and you pay less than 20 days, zero interest fee income. The last thing is there is cash advance when you're having a credit card, which means that when you don't have cash and you don't have money in your bank, but you need money urgently. For example, when one of the family member falls sick and you need to pay a upfront charges to the hospital, cash advance from credit card is one of the options that you can use. But please bear in mind there is charges on this cash advance up to 3%.
Hi, today I want to talk about why people choose using the credit card. The first one is about rewards and points. Many card rewards work on a point system where you can earn up to 5 points per ringgit. When you reach a certain point, you can redeem your point for a gift card at the same store or to buy item outright from the credit cards companies. Second is cashback. The cashback credit was first popularized in the United States by Discover, and the idea was simple: 1% for your expenses of your balance refunded regardless of what you bought it. The third one is safety. Paying with a credit card makes it easier to avoid losses from fraud. When your debit card is used by thief, the money is missing from your account instantly. Number 4, insurance. Most credit cards automatically come with insurance for consumer protection. This insurance aims to provide the cardholder in case unemployment, injury, disability, or death make paying your monthly credit card bill impossible.
There is some disadvantage when you are using credit card. The very first one is you will easily get into debt. Why am I saying so? Because when you are buying stuff, you only swipe the card without actually realizing how much is the amount that you spent. So people tend to overswipe and will get shocked when they get their monthly statement. Next, there is cost related that come along with credit card. The first one is the interest charges on the outstanding balance. The second one is the late payment penalty. Next is annual fee. And the last one is the cash advance interest. The third one is if you are overspending. So you need to always try to control the amount that you spend when you are using credit card. The last disadvantage is the risk of fraud when you are using credit card. Now, there is a way that you can actually prevent fraud. First one, when you receive your new credit card, especially when you renew it, always check the name on the credit card. Ensure that every alphabet of your name is printed on the card properly. Next, for the old credit card, you must cut the card ensure the chip and magnetic strip is damage button. Second one, safeguard your PIN. Ensure that nobody knows your PIN, and try to avoid using your birthday as your PIN number. Next, the third one, protect your card as if the credit card is cash. For example, when you are buying a laptop or a computer, follow the salesperson if they are giving you excuses that they need to bring your card to the bank and swipe it. Follow the person until they swipe it and take it back, to avoid that they are swiping it for others' stuff. Now, the fourth one, only provide your credit card information to reliable website. For example, people nowadays like to buy online stuff, so there is a lot of website going on. So some of the reliable websites such as Lazada or Shopee will actually hold the money from your credit card before sending it over to the supplier. Next, the fifth one is when you receive your credit card statement, always check it and report if there is any unauthorized transaction or any transaction that you are unaware of. Number 6, when you realize that your credit card is lost, please report it immediately. The last one is, whenever you move to another address, always notify the bank your new address.
Benefit for using a credit card, convenient than carrying the cash. Reduce the needs to carry cash, and save to people those use the credit card. Imagine you want to buy goods price about 5,000 and you bring the cash money. Then what if you have been robbed? Trackability, the electronic system for records keeping that's come with credit card make easy to track your spending and identify a fraud. When you have all that records, the user also can analyze your personal financial for your personal budgeting or saving. Power of purchasing, credit card enable user to make a big ticket purchase they might not otherwise be able to afford.
Credit card fraud is when someone steals your credit card information or PIN number to make a purchase at a business, online, over the phone, or an ATM. People get hold of this information by looking through your garbage or mailbox to find credit card statements or other banking information, swiping your credit card through a device that copies information hidden in the magnetic strip of your card, hacking company computers to steal credit card information, installing devices on payment machines that record credit card information, phishing, which means an email that looks like it comes from a real business requesting credit card information. Some ways to protect yourself from credit card fraud are to keep your PIN a secret, don't share it with anyone, use your hands to cover the top of the type pad when typing in your PIN, lock your mailbox. And if you find anything suspicious about a credit card device, then make sure to report it to the business's head office and your credit card issuer. If you ever become a victim of credit card fraud, report it immediately.